Welcome back to another college football video in which today we have an SEC matchup between the University of Kentucky and the Georgia Bulldogs. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think will win this game in real life and what do you guys think the score will be? If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate all the support, and without further ado, let's get straight into this one and see which team will come out on top. Let's get it. Kentucky get the ball to start off the game, and here on 2nd and 10, the quarterback's going to keep it himself and get the first down as he slides close to the 30-yard line. Great job by the quarterback to tuck it and run. Here on 1st and 10, on the play right after, there's a play action pass. The quarterback tries to force the ball in and is picked off by the Georgia corner on that play. That is number 6 that comes up with the reception and a pass that Vandegrift wishes to have back. So let's take a look at the replay right here to see how the play unfolded as Dalen Everett, the junior, comes up with that play right there, and he was perfectly in the position to come up with that turnover. Here on 2nd and 11, Carson Beck hands the ball off to the running back as he muscles his way inside the 10-yard line at the 9 for a Georgia 1st and goal on the play as the Georgia Bulldog celebrates on the sideline. Great run and carry by ETN on the play. Here on 2nd and 6, they hand the ball off to ETN once again, who sheds a tackle and makes his way into the end zone. Great run by ETN as he hits the Heisman pose, and Georgia will take a 7-0 lead over Kentucky with a minute 37 left here in the first quarter as Kroger Field goes silent. Trevor Etienne does a great job to follow his blocks and muscle his way into the end zone. Here on 3rd and 12, Brock Vandegrift has time in the pocket and will air one over the top of the defense and complete it to his receiver, number 7, for that 70-plus yard touchdown as he dances in the end zone to celebrate. Kroger Field goes electric as we are all tied up at 7 apiece, with Barry and Brown coming up with that catch. He does a great job to use his speed to get over the top of the defense. The corner and the safety had no chance to catch up on that play. Here on 1st and 10, they hand the ball off to a jet sweep motion, and the receiver cuts back and goes upfield to get about 15 to 20 yards on the play, taking it up to the 37-yard line for a Georgia 1st down. Here on 3rd and 9, Carson Beck has time in the pocket and will work it over the middle of the field, completing it to his receiver, flipping fields all the way up to the 24-yard line, getting them into field goal position. And that was number 6 with the reception, as Beck had a nice clean pocket and fit it where only his receiver could get the ball. Great completion on that play. The Kentucky defense gets a stop on the play and will force Georgia for a field goal attempt, which is good by number 91, Woodring, as Georgia will take a 10-0 lead over Kentucky here in the second quarter. And it was a perfect snap, perfect hold, and a perfect kick through the uprights. Here on the kickoff return, the receiver handles the ball quickly, breaks through the Georgia line, and will get all the way into Georgia territory right around the 45-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And here on 1st and 10, Vandegrift will check it down to the right side of the field and gain 6 yards on the play. Here on 2nd and 4, on the play right after, Brock Vandegrift works the right side of the field as he works the tight ropes on the right sideline, and number 6 comes up with the play as Kentucky end up in field goal range at the Georgia 28-yard line. Great catch and run by the receiver. Correction, they are at the 20-yard line in the red zone. Vandegrift is analyzing the defense pre-snap, has time in the pocket, and will work the left side of the field with a completion to number 5, setting up for a 1st and goal for Kentucky at the 9-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay right there as the pressure almost gets to the quarterback, and Vandegrift does a great job to throw it over the defender's head. And right here on 1st and goal, Vandegrift has time in the pocket, tries to scramble out, will do so and keep it himself. Little awkward at times, but he gets it done and gets into the end zone as Kentucky will take a 14-10 lead over Georgia with a minute 40 left here in the first half as Kroger Field goes electric. Let's take a look at the replay right here to see how Brock Vandegrift assessed the defense and got straight into the end zone. He escapes out of the pocket on the left-hand side and works his way through it to take the lead. Georgia is looking to score before the end of the half, and Carson Beck works the left side of the field, completing it to his receiver number 4, who will get them in field goal position right at the 24-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay right here to see how the play unfolded. Great throw by Carson Beck and a great run by the receiver on the play, and that allows Georgia to flip the field and try to get some points before the end of the first half with a minute and a half remaining. Kentucky's defense hold the Georgia offense to a field goal attempt, and the kick is up and through the uprights, and the score is now 14-13 with Kentucky having the 1-point lead. It was a perfect snap, perfect hold, and a perfect kick for Georgia to get those 3 points on the board. Kentucky is looking to score before the end of the half as well, as here on 3rd and 1, the pass is completed for a 1st down, caught by number 6, taking it all the way up to the 37-yard line. Great job by Brock Vandegrift to get it perfectly into his receiver's hands and give Kentucky a chance to score. Here on 2nd and 8, Brock Vandegrift has time in the pocket and will work it to the left side of the field. The receiver breaks and bounces off a tackle and runs straight up to the end zone. And that was number 5, Brown Stevens, with the reception and touchdown, as Kentucky are going to take a 21-13 lead over Georgia with 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And we may have an upset alert right here, as that was a poor tackle by both Georgia defenders, propelling the receiver forward, and the defense could not catch up after that. Georgia will get the ball to start off the second half, and here on 2nd and 10, Carson Beck overthrows the pass and is picked off by the Kentucky defender, number 31, who sets up the offense in really good field position inside field goal range at the 23-yard line. And Kroger Field is going electric, as we may have an upset on our hands. Let's take a look at the replay right here to see how Maxwell Hairston came up with the interception, and the defense got home and put tremendous amounts of pressure on Beck to force the throw. Kentucky go 3 and out and are forced to a field goal attempt right here. As the ball splits the uprights, Kentucky will add a 3-point gap to their lead, as the score is now 24-13, with Kentucky having an 11-point lead over Georgia here in the third quarter. Here on 1st and 10, Carson Beck has a play action pass and will air one out on the right-hand side of the field, and there is no one to catch up to the receiver, and that is number 6 gritting his way into the end zone, as that was Lovett on the play with the touchdown reception. And the score is now 24-19, and let's see if Georgia go for the 2-point conversion right here. And Lovett does a great job to have no defenders follow him. that may have been a defensive breakdown on Kentucky's end as Georgia clawed their way back here in the third quarter with that score. Georgia are going to go for the 2-point attempt right here, and Carson Beck throws it to the back of the end zone. It is caught but out of bounds. So Kentucky will continue on with their 5-point lead over Georgia here in the third quarter. Here on 1st and 10, on the first play of the drive, Vandegrift will air one out to his receiver, past the defender, airs it over the top, and that is number 7 with the touchdown reception. And that was a complete flip of the field, anywhere between a 70 to 80-yard touchdown by Berrien Brown and Brock Vandegrift on that connection. And look at how high that sails over the field and how the receiver got behind the entire Georgia defense. We have got an upset on our hand as the score is now 19 to 30. Here on 1st and 10, on the first play of Georgia's drive, Beck once again goes to the right-hand side of the field and is picked off for a pick six by Hairston once again, as that is a 27-yard pick six as Hairston celebrates, putting the sleep sign right there. And Kentucky increased their lead to double, as it is now 38 to 19 over Georgia. And Beck has got to be careful on the right side of the field where Hairston is, as that is the second interception thrown by him today. Here on 2nd and 10, Beck has time in the pocket and airs one out down the middle of the field and is picked off once again by the Kentucky defense. That is number 31 with another interception, as Beck has thrown 3 today. And with only 3:52 remaining, it looks like it will not be a good thing for Beck, as Hairston has 3 interceptions today that Beck has thrown to him. That is a crazy stat, and he should win man of the match right there. Here on 4th and 4, Georgia have to convert if they want any sliver of hope to try and win this game, but the chances are looking slim as Georgia take their first timeout of the half with 51 seconds remaining in the game. Here on 2nd and 10, Carson Beck fingers around to his opponents and fits it to the middle of the field to his receiver. That is number 9, Thomas. That comes up with the play, and Georgia is now 25 to Kentucky's 38. And let's see if they elect to go for the extra point or the 2-point conversion right here. They elect to go with the extra point and set up for an onside kick, and it is recovered by Kentucky. And with Georgia only having 1 timeout and 24 seconds remaining here in the game, Kentucky will now go into victory formation and run out the clock. And we have an upset on our hands, as Kentucky are going to defeat Georgia 38 to 26. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think will win this game in real life, and what do you guys think the score will be? If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you're a fan of college football and the NFL, stay tuned, as we'll be covering both all season long. Appreciate all the support, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.